Hello everyone, and welcome to the Barney and Clifford show, and as you can see, there's a fat ass here who needs to die. Wait, what? But yeah, normally we just get straight into the episode, but this episode is a bit different, as you guys are going to see here shortly, because yeah, the human's going to be editing this video in CapCut, so yeah. So, anything you two want to say, even though you're already kind of in the episode, Classic Sonic. But there's someone who is definitely in the episode more than you. Me. Yeah. Well, I was doing something that I would canonically do. Showing some people the beauties of the trees and such. Even though this... You never saw me. So yeah, before we get into that part, well, yeah, I don't think there's anything really further I need to say. But we will have more to say in the outro, so yeah, let's just get to that already. Alright, Boy Scouts. Oh wait, none of you are actually Boy Scouts. You're all bums.
You're what?
Well,
Look at what you're from. Shut up, Luke.
Well, considering this is going to be one of those random videos or probably episodes, because I know my human's going to edit the intro and outro into this to make this an actual episode or something whenever the human's house's power's back on.
Yes.
But right now, we're in the woods. We're at a playground.
And trust me, we're not creeps. Shut up, Shadow. Because I'm here, and I'm watching.
So, why did you drag all of us out? So who is the one who dragged all of us out here? To these trees.
I see trees of green. You? Why are you here? It's pretty simple why I'm here. I expect a certain bum to appear like he has in the past couple outdoor videos. But since my human's phone is dead and can't charge it, this will have to do. Let me guess, it's Goku Black? Of course it's Goku Black. But we're not even near the portal.
No, we're near another one. We're near another portal.
Yes.
Or at least that's what I've been told. I don't know about the rest of you guys, but I was told there was another portal here, and that's what I'm here to see.
There is. I know there is. Hold on. Give me just a moment. Where are you going? I'm gonna go ask a certain someone something because, you're kind. That's
and who
racist.
said you get to wear that hat? That's because I was summoned here to be a Cub Scout leader, but there's no Cub Scout here. It's all bums. You guys. Well, I'm sorry to toot your little horn, but all of us are here because we have detected, various parties have been detecting a portal activity around this playground.
I suspect I might know what's causing it, which is why I'm here. And I see a certain somebody else here who I feel like might know a little something or other too. Someone who looks a bit similar to me.
Oh yeah. I can't believe you're one of the people here. You expect me to miss this out? Maybe. Because why should I let you breathe for a couple seconds longer? Whatever.
I'm waiting to see what type of portal it exactly is, because if it's the type of portal similar to the one that I and Goku Black came from, then that's why I'm here. For the just in case that bomb appears.
And what exactly portal is it? Tell me. Is there somebody right there, right now?
You really thought you could escape your divine punishment again? Oh yeah? Where's Samasu this time, huh? Let's just say we went a bit of our separate ways after I was able to come out. Most of my plan with him involved me getting out of the portal to enact my divine justice. Oh. And I assume you'd be speaking about in personal regards.
Yeah, don't mind the other humans' dirty leg.
Yeah. Let's just say I was throwing sticks in mud.
That's most likely mud and stuff.
It is, yeah, it's mud.
Just to clarify.
It's not poop, I'm not Tom Pearl.
Wait a minute. Who the hell is that person on that? Oh, that? Yes. Who actually is that person? That's on that specific thing right there.
What, something bothering you? Is that who I think it is?
That depends. Who do you think it is, Goku Black?
I'm not looking at that mural.
Oh, you're looking at the Elder.
So it is him.
And
Oh,
what of it, Goku Black?
Have you forgotten? All my time in the in-between. Because of one certain bomb. One certain filth. Which manipulated me into thinking he had the same cause. What type of deal do you have with the Elder? Wait, now I think of it, you're saying he was the one that caused you to be in the in-between before the whole thing happened where we both got released and I put you back? My divine justice will be at hand now, for I will not let that bastard live or breathe another day. All the time I was in the in-between, all the anger I have been fuming up.
Please at least do not accidentally destroy the wilderness within your own fight. If so, that would most likely be done by Goku Black.
You will pay, you insolent filth! You will not last any longer after what you did. What did he even do? As if I should tell filth, mortal filth like you.
Anyways, where's Shadow? I thought I saw him around here.
Right here.
So, apparent scout leader. What? You mind telling us who that person is before a huge fight happens between Goku Black and the Elder? That person, that is of a specific mythical being in which, if the legend is true, they were able to change their form into whatever animal they want. Why, yes, the beauties of the wilderness. Quite frankly, I think the bums who I thought were Boy Scouts were going to do something special. I thought they were, Boy Scouts, but I guess not.
I think you missed the fact you're invading on my home. You want to call me a Boy Scout in my own house?
There's my home. All the way over there in a teepee is my home. In this apparent park, you guys call it. It's in the middle of Point Memo.
You guys really want to call me a bum when you're in my own house? Right near my home?
But yes, the wilderness is quite nice. Yeah, we had to move spots for a fair reason.
It's a public lobby.
So, what else are we going to be doing while we're out in my home? Oh, wait. That's a rhetorical question. And that... Well, there's still these two who want to fight. So where in the OG lobby should we let them fight? I think I have an idea where. Please tell me it's not the woods. Oh, I'm taking you to them dang old woods, man. I guess that's where we're going now, Kevin. So, human, where exactly are we going?
North Sentinel Island.
We're going to
take a canoe to there.
We're going on a trip to our favorite rocket ship flying through the sky. No. But let's get going, human, before it gets too dark. You see the woods, Elder, and Goku Black? You see the beauties in which these trees have? Little that you know, that some of you know, the trees we're looking at, have somewhat of a significance, which some of you will eventually learn of. Which some other people who didn't get to come already know. Like a certain somebody known as Zamasu, which I will not spoil any further. But let's get this video or episode done with before it gets too dark.
Yes.
But look at the
That's a tree creaking. I just heard it.
The trees are creaking. And yet Goku Black forgets what some people forget what the true beauty of nature looks like. Some consider stuff like the trees and bugs and insects and other animals as pests. Now that is the real disgusting thing, I would say.
All I see is a palate that must be cleansed. Nothing more. Nothing more than filth all around me. More. Soon will you realize just how...
Is this episode or video really going to be... Is the rest of this episode / video is going to be kind of like some sort of nature documentary, false nature documentary, even though it's not, really? What's wrong with showing the beauty? This is something that we don't really get to show on screen. The real life beauty of like the woods and stuff. We don't really get to show this often. We usually just show a particular room inside a house, inside a real human house.
Side note, to not leak
Most
our
of the
location,
time.
try not to point the camera towards any of the trail signs. Because most
Don't
of them
worry.
have the name of the park in big bold letters on the top.
But we're at Mono Ridge. There'll be some very thin men haunting these grounds.
Mono Ridge? I thought we were in Booty Creek.
What? Don't worry. We're putting the sign down and away from signs so we don't accidentally leak where we are.
Yes.
Because the signs say what this place really is, and we don't want to leak our own location.
Yes.
But we are taking advantage to showing you guys the woods. Since this video or episode might get some more views than a normal episode, hopefully. We'll just have to see in that regard. Well, whenever the power's back on in the human house.
Yes.
So, where are you going to let our fight happen? Apparent Boy Scout leader, Cub Scout leader, or whatever. Well, there is a couple places, and not to mention we have another human with us right now, Badger Skulls, or as you guys know as Badger Skulls. Which be sure to watch and subscribe to his channel when you get the chance, audience.
I'm butt naked and my cheeks are just flapping in the wind right now.
Obviously not really. It's just a joke. For those who don't get it.
Are you sure?
We're stinky shores. But just look at these woods. The woods in which we must protect. This is just becoming more of a nature documentary episode.
Just look at the very beauty that beings wish to really destroy.
Just look at this. Such a wonder.
Such a palette.
Yet people view this as a waste of their time because as they quote it, they see it every day. But there's still something special about it, seeing the trees for yourselves and not on a camera or phone. So, I guess the message or moral of this episode or video or whatever this is going to be is take advantage of the time you got.
Yeah. You want to hear a small little rant that my human's done before? That's kind of ironic in regards to the stuff that you would canonically yap about.
What?
The ideology of superiority. People who see beings' life, which is less intelligent, or simply smaller,
And they forget
as
that things
inferior.
like the trees and plants and fauna, they think they're superior to them because of things like their intelligence.
People who see themselves as better than just bugs or anything like that. They see them as pests. They don't see them as other living beings which are trying to survive. They just see them as pests that need to be destroyed. That ideology, I, and my human, has always seen as incorrect. For all life deserves to have a chance. Even though there are some, yes, that do need to be white every now and then, such as invasive species. But what makes invasive species normally invasive? People bringing them to places they're not supposed to be.
The things who think they're superior life.
The whole superiority complex is just wrong.
That is definitely a fact.
Because, you see, with human intelligence comes an evil greater than any other animal could even possibly do.
And maybe that might be sure foreshadowing to a future villain.
Because all of the animals, all of life, most life has the purpose in its life to survive, to raise a family, and to enjoy the time they have. Animals fight for survival, while people, use their intelligence for good and evil. You see, the intelligence is a blessing and a curse at the same time, because with the intelligence comes the evil. The superiority complex.
I think Goku Black is starting to get mad about this video becoming basically an equivalent of a nature documentary. But technically this is canon, because I would canonically yap about these type of things. The trees, the fauna, the animals, the very things that these humans, these people that think they're with their superiority complex, they think these things are pests, but they're in the same level as us in actuality.
And this is more of how my human actually sees it. My human doesn't see other life as less. Even if it's not as intelligent, there's no reason for such a superiority complex. It's meaningless. It's evil.
Maybe we should be telling Goku Black this.
Maybe we should. And let me tell you this. When Goku Black finally does get his episode that he's been itching to have, where he finally gets to fight the Elder, it's most likely going to be that being the main focus. Because a good chunk of Goku Black's story, his early story, which is what we're in right now, since a lot of his stories already happened off-screen, a good chunk of his early story does involve the Elder.
Look at that. That's due to all the flooding that's been going on around, I guess, the random island in Point Mimo. Point Mimo!
North Sentinel's been getting quite a lot of rain recently. All the tribes are all hidden, which is why we're out here right now, is because we don't have to worry about getting slaughtered.
Which those are obviously jokes, so the humans don't accidentally leak their location.
Yeah.
Alright, I think this is a spot of satisfaction, I would say, to show off. Alright, Goku Black, if you're wanting to do your fight, I suggest you do it now.
All the time I spent in the in-between, it was because of you. All because you manipulated me, used me, and when we finally got out, you abandoned me, left me behind to rot.
Well, I think it's time we get to the actual fight by now. Enough talk.
This isn't going to just be a fight. This will be my divine revenge. You will pay for what you have done. And oh, believe me, I'm saying this to the camera. There will be an episode, hopefully soon, that will involve my involvement with this bomb. And it will expand upon why I despise him. Since I don't feel like explaining my entire story right now when there's mosquitoes floating above our heads. I just seen like 6 of them. But you will see. You will see how evil your actions have been. You will repent for your sins. And I thought that bum hated me. I didn't know there was anybody else he despised as much as he despises me.
Anything you want to say? Any others that are here? Luke, Shadow, Kevin, anyone else?
Well, the very zeptosecond these cameras cut off, both humans are gonna get butt booty naked and jump into that water.
And that's an obvious joke.
Are you sure? Are you sure? Yes! Now, to put it simple, since it's getting dark, we should probably go ahead and end, considering they don't really like it when we're out here in the middle of the night. So this fight will continue another time when there's an episode more actually fluently focused on these two bums and Goku Black's hatred towards him. But nonetheless, we should probably wrap this up soon.
Yes, so, Hubby Bubby Ba, you guys already know, we must protect the trees and fauna and such. And yeah, be sure to like, subscribe, do all that, and yeah.
Bye.
Bye.
Give me that hat.
Well, everyone, we all hope you guys enjoyed this episode, and yeah. This was definitely quite... Yeah, this episode is a bit different, obviously, and yeah, there was already an outro in the video itself, but we're kind of doing a more proper one. Well, yeah. So, me and Fat Barney could appear and, do our duty. But, so, anything you two want to say? Fat Barney, Classic Sonic, I guess, and, before you go, we probably should have said this in the intro, we forgot. Yeah, this episode kind of just is one of those, more random ones, kind of. One that we did in the moment, you can say. But, yeah. It's still worth a watch, though, and hopefully this episode does get viewers, so, yeah. At least I got to appear somewhat in an episode. And Kevin. Well, you guys were in my home, essentially. You're the main person the human brings with us whenever we go on vacation, but not vacation, wherever we go places. Well, places where the human can bring us. Like the beach, the park, the outdoors. You're the outdoors person of us. Like, other than that, you're very irrelevant. Yeah, I know. Yeah, it's kind of just my thing. My thing kind of just is being the guy who the human had introduced somewhere outside. And yeah, I am cursed when it comes to story. Like, there was the story where the human tried to have me as a god. And yeah, that story is not canon anymore. I'm not a god anymore. I'm not a know-it-all anymore. My human scrapped that. Just so you guys would know. But yeah, I'm kind of just a random guy now. I'm no longer a god. That story element of mine was scrapped. It didn't work then, and it wasn't going to work now. So yeah, my human's going to be planning a new story for me whenever I do appear. But until then, back to the irrelevant. Back to irrelevantsation I go. Unless it's involvement with the outdoors. So, did we essentially canonically meet or something? I'm just going to leave it like this. I have worked among people of Earth in regards to nature, like the trees and stuff, so yeah, probably. You probably have met me before at some point. Well, everyone, we all hope you guys enjoyed this episode, and yeah, be sure to like, subscribe, put on all notifications so you won't miss anything, and yeah, bye!